Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Blazing Emerald playthrough. This is part 18. In the last episode we made it here back to Rustboro City because we have a little bit of a side adventure to go on. While we don't have a new Hoenn form, we do have the Zangoose and the Silviper evolutions. So, real quick, I did go ahead, ran back to Route 114 by Falliver Town and grabbed myself both a Zangoose and a Silviper because, you know, they're also a pretty important part to make sure you have when you're going for the evolution. But this episode we're going to be going for their evolution items because they don't evolve by leveling up to a certain point or anything like that. In fact, they evolve by, I think it's Murky Claw, and I've already forgotten the other one's name because it didn't sound as cool as Murky Claw. So, we are going to go to Route 115. Not Route 15. Very different route, very different region. We don't want to go to Route 15. That'd be a very long trip, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to surf on up to the little bonus area up here, which I do love when games actually include this area, because I'm going to be honest, I forget it's here a lot of the time, just because it's not a place where there is any point in going to. Like, there is no reason to come here in the base game, other than, like, fully exploring, I guess, would be the only real reason. To be honest, I kind of want to battle these trains as well, just because. Just because I like having this area actually completed. Give me this double battle. Seem rather capable. Let me keep you company. Battle while I'm running, try to keep up with me. Such a different vibe. One of them's like, yeah, we can battle and jog on the spot a little bit, get our exercise in, and the other one's like, I am too old for this. I will battle you down to the ground. A normal Doduo? I guess that's normal. That's very normal, actually. Yeah, normal Doduo is fine. Doduo is the only one that got an evolution. I'm forgetting everything we've done, okay? Yeah, normal Doduo is completely normal. Dodrio is the one with the Hoenn form. If that was a normal Dodrio, that would be the time to get excited. Which is still possible. It's still possible that someone could have one of those. But Doduo is normal. Doduo had a weird evolution as well. Evolving with a Marowak in the party to get your Hoenn form is a strange way to evolve. I like it when it's different, as long as it's not, like, so different that we're reaching, like, Inkay levels of different. Because Inkay was the most annoying Pokemon I've ever had to evolve in a game, just because I didn't know its gimmick, and I was just straight up leveling it, I was giving it friendship, I was doing all sorts of things, I was checking all of the evolution stones. Didn't think to check turning my DS upside down, because I didn't think that was gonna be something that they could track. But here we are. Inkay, you know, at least it's memorable, I guess. You know, if nothing else, Inkay left an impression on me with his evolution, which I guess, you know, is a good thing. It is a good thing. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. That is Heal Powder. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for Murky Powder. You, my Machop, demand a battle. I have Drill Peck. I'm not that afraid of this dude. You know, he's making it sound like he's got this really intimidating Machop, and I'm just not afraid. You know? Just not afraid. I'm gonna click one whole move. And it's gone. It's gone. But while we are talking about Zangoose and Silviper's evolutions, it does bring up the point that they are, like, one of the most iconic duos in the entire Pokemon franchise, so I do have to ask the question. Who wins out of Zangoose and Silviper? There is a correct answer. Alright, there is. There is a very correct answer, because these two Pokemon, they aren't particularly balanced in their stats, right? Or abilities, to be honest. Nothing about them is particularly, balanced in any way. Because Zangoose is faster, Zangoose is stronger, Zangoose has an ability called Toxic Boost that makes it stronger when it gets poisoned, and Silviper's just sort of there. There's not really much of a fight, if you ask me, but somehow, Silviper has managed to stay as its, like, arch nemesis. You know, like, you've got Doofenshmirtz and Perry the Platypus, when Doofenshmirtz is clearly inferior to Perry the Platypus in every way, yet they somehow still keep their rivalry going. That's right, I just compared Zangoose and Silviper to Phineas and Ferb. Apparently. Apparently that's what my brain is doing today. But you know what I mean, right? It's not a clear... It's not a rivalry. There's never a fight that happens. Yeah, their bodies may have, like, scars and stuff from when they fought each other, but realistically, that was just Silviper getting a sneak attack in. There's no way it actually, like, did anything. TMO1 Focus Punch. And I'm not crazy. That ball definitely has like a slight purple tint to it. It's got to. That or my eyes really are messing up, but no, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have the Mark Bike with me. Please don't tell me I'm gonna need that. I know there was a cave entrance, but I don't think I have the Mark Bike right now. I have the Aqua Bike, which is the stronger gang, for sure. Okay, it's definitely the better one, but... Ancient Alcove. I don't think we can find any new Pokemon in here as such. There is Unknown in here, which is something, I guess. Definitely not a Pokemon I have any intention of using. But we'll keep the Repeller for a second. Is that it? Is that the boy? Multiple Unknown. Do we just have the entire Unknown alphabet in this cave? It is called the Ancient Alcove. Unknown are ancient. That fits. Murky Claw. That's the one that I remember the name of. What was the other one? First of all, which evolution is this? Because I'm pretty sure the Claw was Zangoose. Which is definitely the one that I'm more interested to see evolve, because I am Zangoose game. An Ebony Claw from a fearsome predatory hunter. Okay. I'm excited to see if they've made the Silviper evolution so strong that it can rival, like, base Zangoose. Because base Zangoose, I feel like, might be able to fight the Silviper evolution. I'm underestimating the Hoenn forms. I'm underestimating the strength that they have given these new Pokemon, actually. Yeah, and you know what? No, it's going to be way stronger than a base Zangoose. But I am interested to see if they're actually equal. I will also go ahead and slap on a Repel if I have one, because it does look like there is only, there's only unknowns in here, and to be honest, we don't care about no unknown. Is this the other one? Silver Scale, that's it, Silver Scale. Makes me think of Lugia, to be honest, more than anything else. What else is in here? No. No. Does this lead to a legendary? Probably, but that's not what I'm here for, okay? I'm not here for legendaries. I am here to go ahead and evolve the Zangoose and the Silviper. That is our plan. We may as well go ahead and surf on over to Lily Cove, I guess. Or we could check out the ship in Dooford Town. We'll do that another time. For now, we'll head to Moss Deep. But right now, we're evolving. That is the first priority on the priority list. We're going to take this Zangoose and the Silviper out at once. We're going to evolve them both. And we're going to see how they compare. I'm absolutely comparing the two to see if they're going to keep their rivalry. Annoyingly, they're not the exact same level, but also, it's whatever. They're probably not going to be on the layout just because I don't see the point in changing the layout when I'm just going to, like, put them back in the box immediately after. But let's go ahead and see some evolutions, shall we? Let's start with Silviper, because I'm more interested in the Zangoose one. Scale, use. So I'm very interested to see what they do. I'm really interested to see what they do. Oh? The tail looks bigger, which is good, because that makes you think it has a higher attack stat. Oh, you got some armor. Okay. I actually quite like that design. I really quite like that design. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Murky Claw immediately after. You know, we'll check their stats and actually compare them against each other. For now, though, Zangoose, let's see if you get armor. I'm imagining the claw is gonna change to black rather than purple, because it said it was an ebony claw. That's about all I got so far. You have horns? What is happening? Oh, you got the moon empowered into you, huh? Okay, that's a very different Pokemon. That is a very different Pokemon. That is an incredibly different Pokemon. Although it did become a Dark type. So we have Normal and Dark, Arena Trap to prevent fleeing. I don't know if Arena Trap is really better than any of the abilities it gets. I guess it's not bad. Attack 81. Not bad. Speed 56 is decent. Very, very frail. Whereas Silviper has a physical defense stat, completely gets rid of its special attack stat, which honestly hindered it quite a bit before. Because let's be honest, Silviper couldn't decide whether it wanted to be a physical attacker or a special attacker. it having like a clear home is a good thing. Much slower. Bite, Poison Tail, Screech, and Glare. Also, 90 defense is a fat defense stat. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think the Silviper might win the fight now. And that's... It's not something I was expecting to say. It has more HP, it's got the physical stats. Yeah, Zangaro attacks first. Your typing was Poison Steel. It has a multi-scale. Silviper got so much better. The Silviper got so much better. I really prefer the Silviper to the Zangoose now. Normally, Zangoose over Silviper. Their forms? Silviper over Zangaro. Didn't think I'd be saying that. Did not think I'd be saying that. But in a fight, Silviper wins, and I'm gonna be honest, I kinda like the steel arm spikes. And the tail. I like the moon motif, I do. I'm very confused at the wings. The wings really throw me off. If you can call them wings. Is that a tail? It's probably a tail more than a wing. It doesn't have one wing. Although, one wing like a fallen angel, I kinda like that. I kinda like that. I know it's probably a tail, but honestly I kinda like my idea of it being a one wing. With my imagination making this a one wing, I might actually like the Zangaro's design a little bit more. I don't know, very even on the design front. Silviper definitely wins in the fight front. Okay. Pretty fun way to start an episode, though. For now, we're going to go ahead and I guess we were heading... We're not going to Moss Deep just yet, are we? Because we still have you in the way. Do we need to go to Slateport first? We probably need to go to Slateport first. So let's go to Slateport. Let's go see our good old buddy get his submarine stolen. Because he's a dum-dum. And then we will go ahead and take on Team Aqua's area. Hi. Yes, indeed, we intend to move ahead with our exploration. That's wonderful, Captain Stan. Thank you for taking the time for your busy schedule to talk to us. I hope we can discover something. Wow. Wow. Accurate reading happening here today. But we know what he says. He says, hi, I had an interview. Hi, we're gonna go and look for a Pokemon using our submarine. And oh no, where did my submarine go? That's all he says. It's from the harbor. That's a great face. That's a good face. Hi. Oh, not you again. If tenacious to track us here, that much I'll give you. But now, no one can stop us. No one. Except me. Me. I can. Because you straight up tell me where your hideout is and everything, and I mean, I can get dive. You know, considering they all have a Sharpedo that can learn surf and dive, it's surprising that they haven't just like stolen a badge, you know, and then they can have everyone use dive. Kind of fixes more of their problems. Like, yeah, you can fit a lot of people into a submarine. It's probably easier to steal a submarine than it is to get a badge off of a gym leader. Well... Yeah, it probably is. It just is, unfortunately. I will take that PP up. Still haven't used like the PP Max or anything. And we will go ahead and enter the Team Aqua area. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and slap Dupe in front. Dupe is going to Thunderbolt for everything. That is the plan for this entire episode. Dupe clicks Thunderbolt. Will it work out as well as I hope? Hopefully. I am going to avoid a couple trains though. Am I on par in level? No. Do I feel like I need to be? Also no. Maybe this? Good old freebie. Is there still going to be a Master Ball in this place? And what would we possibly want to put a Master Ball on is a very, very valid question. I walked straight into this one. But still. Well, they're sure not going to cause me any problems here, right? No. Didn't think so. Okay. That's fine. As long as it doesn't cause any problems, you know? We'll go over here. You start here. Left. Left. We'll take the Nugget, and we'll take the Master Ball. Okay. It is still a Master Ball. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. What are we going to use that on, you may wonder? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be Rayquaza, but that would also be kind of boring, wouldn't it? It'd be kind of boring if we just Master Balled the Rayquaza, when we could Master Ball maybe a different Legendary that might be more exclusive to this game. I know there's a Darkrai, actually, in Rustboro. While I was looking up new areas, there is apparently a Darkrai in Rustboro. Maybe we Master Ball that and we use a Darkrai for a little bit? Darkrai is a fun Pokemon. It's a broken Pokemon, because Dark Void is a move, but especially if it's running Dark Void from like earlier gens where it's base 80% accuracy. If it's running the base 60 accuracy, then yeah, it's not that scary anymore, but I don't know, it could be a fun thing to use. For right now though, we're going to go ahead and absolutely annihilate both of these Pokemon, because Dugong is weak to Electric, and Mightyena is weak to Fairy, which is unfortunate. We do have a very nice leading duo right here, with Fairy and Electric, considering, you know, all of the Pokemon that we should be fighting should realistically be Water or Dark type. Sometimes a combination of both. Thank you, Sharpedo, for proving my point immediately. Moonrazor should absolutely annihilate the Mightyena. I don't think I really need to worry too much about this fight. I don't like using Speed Up too much, but also I don't feel particularly afraid of either of these Pokemon, so we'll just go ahead and bop them. A hideout secret? Well, let's just say there's a submarine at the far end, but by now, it might have moved. Spooky! I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified. I definitely haven't been through this hideout, you know, hundreds of times. I'm fearful. And yeah, I could be battling all of these trainers, but honestly, if I can avoid them, there's no reason for me not to when my team is this powerful. I don't think I need to be on par. If I'm on par in level, I feel like I'm ahead, you know? I feel like the only way to make the fight somewhat even would be for me to be like 10 levels down. Which is scary. Being 10 levels down is scary, regardless of what team you have. You could have all legendaries, and being 10 levels down would still be pretty scary. Unless you're like 10 levels down with like a level 90 Arceus, and then they send out like a level 100 Ladybug, then you might have a decent chance, you know? I feel like that might be the time when being 10 levels down wouldn't really be as scary anymore. Being 10 levels down on the other end of the spectrum, though, and being a level 1 Ladybug against a level 11 Arceus, that would be very scary. that would be a light flashing before eyes. We'll go ahead. Hive Mind onto the Sharpedo. You should be absolutely gone. Nice and relaxing. Anyone else having a nice time? Relaxing? You know, I read something earlier today about Canada being at like 50 degrees Celsius in a heat wave, which, you know, is the exact opposite of anything like relaxing. In fact, that's my nightmare. So 21 in Canada. If anyone watches me from Canada, what is going on? What is happening? I'm very confused. Like, I know that Canada's a big place, right? It's a very big place. So I can kind of understand that there's a large variance in temperatures, but also I just don't see Canada getting that hot. I feel like that's crazy hot. I mean, here in the UK, like the highest we've gotten is like, I don't know, if I had to take a guess, I would say 40 degrees. Probably the highest the UK has ever reached. I don't think we've ever been higher than that. So 50? The highest I've ever experienced would have been like, probably, yeah, 40 degrees when I would have been on like a trip to Spain or something and they were in the middle of a heat wave, which, oof, don't recommend at all. that's horrible, but 50 is just a wild number, a mind-boggling number. I'm gonna go into Tyson and hope that Tyson can fight the Swampert because I don't have any grass-type moves. I could have actually been running Needle Arm on this Pokemon. Earth Power being special is a real shame. That's a real shame, but I mean, we have the fake out damage. Look at that. Monstrous damage. Powerful. Crazy. Just gonna Bramble Bash, I guess. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but there we go. And I was gonna take this out. That's unfortunate. The Swampert has caused me a little bit of a problem, but we could have learned Needle Arm. I just didn't think we were gonna need Grass-type coverage. And all I'm gonna say is I was wrong. I was in fact wrong. For right now, though, I'm going to go ahead and click Fly, I think, just because it is the highest base power move that we can go for. If it goes for Dive, then I've been outplayed. It did not go for Dive, okay. I could say that'd be the only way that it could really hit me. Fly does take it out, though, which is obviously very, very nice. And that is his last Pokemon. This one was pretty powerful, to be honest. While I was toying with you, our boss got through his preparations. Our boss has already gone on his way to some cave under the sea. If you're gonna give chase, you better search the big, wide sea beyond Lilycove. But will you find it then? I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will. I have the advantage of knowing exactly where it is, which I guess does give me a pretty big lead into the investigation. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's been changed around. Imagine if like the entire underwater section's been changed around. I would love that. I would really love that. That'd be amazing, actually. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and make our way over to Moss Deep, because to be honest, I care about Moss Deep more than I care about anything else. If I can battle you one at a time, I will. Here I am swimming by my lonesome on this wide, beautiful sea. There's no other word for it. This is pathetic. I thought he was going to say poetic. You know, being like alone in the sea, you know, poetic kind of vibe. Nope, he's straight up having a bad time. He has his Pokemon with him, that's something, right? Are you ever alone when you have Pokemon? Maybe. Maybe. Depends on the Pokemon, actually. Like, if you have a Shedinja as your only Pokemon, yeah, you're probably very alone. I don't think that'd be a very good... that wouldn't be a good time. If you were alone with Dupe, you'd have a great time. You know, you'd get on its back, it would fly you across the seas, dragon soaring through the skies. That'd be amazing. Dupe would be a great companion. Shedinja would not. Shedinja is a husk of a shell that has, like, some semblance of sentience. It's not gonna do it. It's just not gonna be enough, you know? It's a bad time. Tentacruel, I'm not gonna hit you with an electric type move, because I'm smarter than that. I'm gonna go for Dragon Pulse instead. Because I don't want to boost your attack. We nearly one-shot it. Proving the stronger electric type. For sure. We already knew. We did already know which the stronger electric type is. To be honest, Tentacruel is a Pokemon that I would like to change out for the Dugong, which we might be able to find now that we have access to its ocean. We might be going Dugong hunting very, very soon. And while it hasn't made a particularly good impression on me so far, I want to at least catch it. I do want to at least catch it. For now, though, I guess I need to start thinking about the team that we're going to train up. I think I'm going to, in between episodes, we might have like a massive change around in our team. We might train up like Zangaro, the Duosion, the Goomy. You know, we might have like a real change around to our team. Just because we actually have quite a lot of Pokemon that are pretty good against Psychic types. And I do want to use as many different Pokemon as I can going through. So we might have, like, just a massive change around in the Pokemon team that we are using. I think it might be time for that. Let's go ahead and make some decisions, shall we? Let's go ahead and think that through. First of all, we're going to need to heal up. Although I think they would heal up if I put them in the box anyway, but still, we're going to heal up because it's aesthetic, and I don't want to put Nurse Joy out of a job. If every trainer realized that they could just use the PC box beside her rather than talking to Nurse Joy, no one would ever, you know, use the machine Nurse Joy uses. They just use their box. So for right now, let's go ahead and give this a little bit of thought. Muramov I want to use for this gym, being a dark type. Whereas Tangrowth will be useless in this gym, so we'll put Tangrowth on the bench for now, and maybe stop using that for a bit. Vitalion and Shuckle don't interest me as Pokemon I want to use. Pinsir I want to use because I want to one-shot something and watch its HP bar disappear. So we'll use Pinsir instead of Lucimoff. Don't get me wrong, Lucimoff is very good against this gym. I want to use Goomy. Maybe we don't use Goomy yet. Maybe we keep Goomy a little bit longer. And we use Duosion for now. Well, can Duosion evolve? I don't remember how Duosion evolves off the top of my head. Plus this one's a Brave Nature and that's awful, so I might try and look for a better nature on that. But we will take Zangaro. We will. That'll do. I kinda want to keep the fire typing. We'll replace Tentacruel. And we'll run something like this for the time being. just a little bit of a team change around, just for the next gym. So these three are currently slightly benched. Pokemon that I still want to use are these four. Duosion, maybe I want to use. Maybe. Duosion's going like a tier down. These three I kind of want to use. Dreepy is obviously, you know, whatever. Duosion I kind of want to use, but I haven't made my full decision on at the moment. It seems like an okay Pokemon. These three I want to use at some point. I don't want to get rid of Ursaring off of my team because this Ursaring is honestly amazing. Dupe I'm keeping on my team, obviously. Dodrio I might take off the team, but at the moment I feel like the typing is pretty valuable. Although we do have ground typing in Pinsir, so maybe it's not super valuable. I'll give it a little bit more thought. But for right now, that is where I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. A little bit shorter, I know, but I am a little bit pressed for time. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.